Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Just in, good and bad news at Chiefs ahead of Derby. Kaizer Chiefs will likely have wider options at the back for the Soweto Derby, but there remain concerns in midfield and up front. Cedric Kaizer, the Chiefs co-coach, gave insight into the club's dressing room on Thursday. Read, Chiefs star sinks to a year locked out. There were updates on Inacio Miguel, who has missed the last 3 games, Sabon Jasinim Thethwa, who hasn't played this year, Itiosa Ighodaro, Tabo Seal, Bradley Cross, and George Matlieu. On the injury side, it is true that Miguel has missed a few games following his injury in the Carling Cup game against Stellenbosch, says Kaizer. He has had 2 light training sessions with the group. He will be assessed today, Thursday, to see if he is able to feature. Ox, Thethwa, has been training with the team for the last 5 sessions. He is not 100%. He can help but not 100% fit. With Ighodaro, he is definitely out and hasn't joined the group yet. Read, Bafana announce venue for pre-World Cup friendlies. Tabo Seal is back from his injury and can help, as well as Bradley Cross. George Matlieu is out too, says Kaizer. Rushwin Dortley is still out as well. Betway Premiership Preview, Kaizer Chiefs. The spotlight falls on FNB Stadium this weekend as Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs battle it out for Betway Premiership's points in a highly anticipated Soweto Derby on Saturday. This particular installment of the biggest fixture in the local football calendar is a high-stakes affair which arrives with both Soweto Giants placed among the frontrunners for the league title. This sets up a captivating showdown where neither side will be willing to give an inch in front of the sellout crowd expected on the day. It's a rivalry that's decades in the making, producing a number of unforgettable spectacles over the years. Saturday's matchup promises to be no different with crucial league points and bragging rights all on the line. The opposition. After a disappointing how Chiefs beat Pirates last year in May. Kaizer Chiefs ended their trophy drought by beating Orlando Pirates, but it was through Nasreddine Nab's changes that turned the final. After losing 5 consecutive Soweto derbies, Kaizer Chiefs turned the corner by beating Orlando Pirates in the Nedbank Cup final last year in May. The cup win was Amakhosi's first trophy in 10 years. Almost 10 months later, the Glamour Boys are still celebrating that trophy, as it was the last meeting between the 2 teams. The 2 teams face off once again in a league match, with Chiefs still holding bragging rights. Saturday's sold-out affair promises to produce fireworks, especially given their heated derby in the Nedbank Cup final. How did Chiefs overcome Pirates to win the Nedbank Cup? A week before the Cup final, Pirates defeated Chiefs 2-1 in a league derby to complete another double over their rival. Although Amakhosi scored first, it was the Buccaneers who took charge and scored 2 goals to win the encounter. If it wasn't for the Bucs' poor finishing, the Glamour Boys would have lost by 3 of 4 goals. A week later, the 2 met again in the Nedbank Cup final. As expected, the Sea Robbers were favourites and were eager to win their 6th trophy in 3 seasons under Jose Rivero. The match saw Chiefs score via a penalty, but Pirates hit back a few minutes later and started bossing the match. It felt like a repeat of the previous derby, except this time the Buccaneers didn't have clear-cut opportunities. They bossed the position and looked the better of the 2 teams heading into halftime and in the early phase of the second half. As the game went on, it looked as if the 2 teams would be separated by penalties until Nasreddine Nabi made a tactical double substitute. Ashley Dupreez and Duduzi Shabalala were introduced with less than 20 minutes to go. Fresh legs won it for Chiefs. In the final 15 minutes, the Buccaneers replaced injured Makaline McCullough, which then allowed Chiefs co-coach cites poor finishing as reason for defeat to Stellies. Kaizer Chiefs co-coach Khalil Ben Youssef did not beat about the bush in explaining the reason behind their disappointing defeat to Stellenbosch FC, pointing out poor finishing in front of goals as the catalyst. Stellenbosch produced a comeback to beat Chiefs 2-1 in front of their home fans at the FNB Stadium on Tuesday night. Kaizer Chiefs coach gives damning assessment of Stellenbosch defeat. Chiefs coach speaks on losing to Stellies. Kaizer Chiefs co-coach Khalil Ben Youssef has given an honest assessment on his team's defeat to Stellenbosch FC in the Betway Premiership on Tuesday. The Soweto Giants fell to second-half goals from Langeliel Feely and Devon Titus after Flavio da Silva had opened the scoring in the first stanza. Chiefs remain fourth with 30 points from 16 league outings, while the Cape Winelands outfit sit 11th with 19 points amassed from 17 games. Reflecting on the match, Ben Youssef issued an apology to the Amakhosi faithful as he bemoaned missed chances and believes Stellenbosch deserved to walk away with maximum points. "First, we have to apologize to our fans. We are so sorry for this result. I think we dominated the first half. We were better than the opposing team. We created a lot of opportunities. We missed a lot of chances in the first half," he said. "I think what we say always and we repeat. When you're better than the opposing team and you get opportunities, you have to finish the game, you have to score. We missed a lot of chances. We started the second half very bad. We conceded the first goal in the first 5 minutes. And then we tried to make substitutions to add value to the team, but I think Stellenbosch in the second half was better than us, and I think also they deserved to win this game. Like I said, we have to apologize to our fans. Now we don't have a lot of time to discuss. In 3 days we will have another game and also it's an important game. We have wounded Stellenbosch seek Kaizer Chiefs upset to ease relegation fears. Wounded Stellenbosch FC face another daunting assignment in their quest to revive a stuttering season when they make the long trip to renew their rivalry with Kaizer Chiefs in the Betway Premiership at FNB Stadium on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. The encounter will be the 4th meeting between the two sides this season, adding further intrigue to a fixture that has already delivered tightly contested matches. For Stellies, it presents an immediate opportunity to respond after their Nedbank Cup last 16 elimination, where a narrow 1-0 defeat to Golden Arrows compounded a difficult spell of results. That disappointment followed their CAF Confederation Cup exit in the group stages, bringing an abrupt end to their continental ambitions. With Cup and Continental campaigns now behind them, the Cape Winelands outfit can shift full focus to climbing the league standings. Their start to the Premiership season has been underwhelming, with 16 points collected from 16 matches. They sit just 2 points above the relegation zone, although they do have a slight cushion having played 2 fewer games than some of the teams below them. Encouragingly, Stellies have enjoyed relative success against Chiefs this season, winning 2 of their 3 previous encounters, including a surprise 2-1 Cup victory a few weeks ago. That result underlined their ability to trouble Amakhosi, even during an inconsistent campaign. Chiefs, meanwhile, head into the clash with the benefit of rest after nearly 2 weeks without competitive football. Their break followed a 2-1 defeat to Zamalek in continental competition, a result that ended their own ambitions beyond domestic borders. Whether the pause proves refreshing or disrupts rhythm remains to be seen. Since taking charge earlier this season, coach Gavin Hunt has steadied the ship in the league, keeping his side unbeaten in that competition. However, preparations for Tuesday's Shodo Kaze and Ben Youssef slammed for overlooking Kaizer Chiefs' Lionel Messi. Former Amazulu midfielder Mlungisi Ngubane has questioned the qualities of Kaizer Chiefs coaches Cedric Kaze and Khalil Ben Youssef. Ngubane claims the two lack the knowledge and experience to lead a big club like Chiefs, who should be under a coach that knows and is used to winning. Kaze and Ben Youssef have been in charge since last September, when they were elevated in a co-coaching capacity to take over from their boss Nasruddin Nabi when he left the club. Kaizer Chiefs' Lionel Messi overlooked? However, they have had mixed fortunes, with Amakhosi knocked out of all cup competitions, and they are now only left with the league to contest. Ngubane believes Chiefs made a mistake to hand the job to the duo, as they have struggled and also not utilized some of the club's best young players like Mfundo Vilakazi and Duduzi Shabalala. The physical stature of a player should not be a concern. Vilakazi matches the size of renowned players such as Lionel Messi. However, Kaze and Youssef seem to lack trust in these young talents, Ngubane told Kickoff, while calling for Chiefs to replace the two coaches with either Pitso Mosamane or Rulani Mokwena. Ndubane wants Kaizer and Ben Youssef gone. The former Durban Bush Bucks further claims that Kaizer and Ben Youssef do not inspire confidence when they stand on the touchline, claiming they were just translators for Nabi. He further wants them sacked